So I did the old FOREX search this morning. I haven't done it in a while. So I thought, let me see if I can criticize somebody else's trade. Shouldn't be too hard to do. At least criticize or critique, maybe that's better. Critique their thinking process. Here's a guy that's, I don't know what his accent is, but it's pretty funny. Let me speed it up a little bit though, because I just want to get to the points, the major key points here. So he's going to sound pretty hysterical, I think.
Mistakes happening by most of the members that they will place buy here. They
Wait,
will
let
place
me let
buy.
me back it up to the beginning then. So it's so high speed, we can get through this in about it's like speed reading.
I would like to welcome you in this new Forex support and resistance video. And please allow me to announce that there will be no more closed Forex group. I will upload everything on my YouTube channel and on my group in Facebook. It will be open to the public. There will be no more any closed groups for Forex. Binary options is a different story. The closed group will remain closed as it is. So let's go to the most important thing is how we can scalp Forex in the best and most profitable way. Let me please allow me to show you my scalping strategy in Forex. It is actually based on support and resistance. But the secret here, or the trick, is to know where to set your take profit. Where do you want to enter your trade, and where do you want to exit your trade? This is the most important thing. You should know when to exit. Otherwise, you will fail. Allow me to show you. This is one trade that I have taken here. Uh, if you see, let me just get my tool, Epic Pin.
I allow this guy.
So basically what we are seeing here is a winning trade, a trade that I have won. I have placed sell here at this red arrow, and my take profit was here on the other red arrow. So
Okay, so he's on the 1 hour chart. He counter trend scalped that. Very good. Scalp. So, and of course, I don't know how he got in, but he could put a sell limit right at that top wick and literally sold into that, selling that strength. So you're selling into that burst, and then he covers here at the probably structure level on the 5-minute chart, 15. Inside here, there's got to be a. He's not revealing the reason why he took that trade necessarily, but yeah, like selling this climax here, like it's up, sell. Comes back, get out, up, down, buy, scalp these little micro bounces and stuff.
as you can see, I have entered from this point here, and I set my take profit here. And the candles reversed exactly where I wanted it to be. Exactly.
So it's very exacting, and I do think getting into this doji though. So I think that some people, like, okay, so here's a primary example just in this chart right here. This is the British pound. 1 hour chart, somewhere in time, February of some year. So somebody asked me, they kept talking about what about the doji? Well, you know there's a triangle inside the doji. The size of the body. There's a way to trade candlesticks. Here's a trade right here. Get in super tight either direction. Super tight stops either direction. Get in very big. Then get the fuck out. Trade's over. Look at trade's over. On the 15-minute chart, that was probably turned on the 15, rocketed right back. You could see inside of here. Hopefully you can imagine in your mind's eye the price pulses that would have to be necessary to get this move. Now in here, there may not even be a pullback on the 1 minute inside of that 1 hour move. There probably is. And you can trade it. And I have traded it during the news with a hotkey, with a buy stop entry. It was insane. The market's smashing down. And this is, if you want to trade the news, man, get the keyboard out. It's like you want to play a gig. Oh, you want to play like a keyboard solo? Well, I don't practice, but yeah, I'd like to be like. It's like so funny. Everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. Nobody wants to risk anything. They just want like, dude, you got like a system that doesn't like lose money? You're losing. I see you losing money on the demo. You think you're so smart. Look at you're losing money on the demo. But why am I losing? Why did I blow up the account? What happened? Nobody ever said, dude, you were up so big, why don't you get out? You know what they said? Dude, you just blew up the account. Okay. I didn't even notice. That's your contribution? Stating the obvious? How are you moving forward? How are you helping anybody? You know, how are you helping anybody? So, yeah, that was kind of like bizarre. But yeah, real life's brutal. But look at these fucking trades in here, man. These dojis. If you press the button, so this is the other thing I talked in the last video. Each of these, hey, listen, if anybody can do this indicator for me, I will send you my latest unhit song I wrote. If you can get the candles to, let's say it's a non-directional candle. In other words, it's not red down, blue up. But when you have a 5-pip body, it's yellow. When you have a 10-pip body, it's, I don't know, green? I don't know. So, no, this is the problem. What's the next color? Should it be, well, let's see. Or should I just go binary? Black, white, black, white. Or go shades of gray. This is why I really want a grayscale charting. Like this movie, Patterns, black and white. It's gorgeous. Dark candles are 5-pip. There's a thing I can't remember where it is on the internet, and it's the grayscale chroma scale of the candle bodies, and it's set so that if you did have your monitor turned to grayscale, I don't know if there's a way that you can emulate grayscale. That would be very interesting. I don't think you need color to trade. I'd love to see a black and white system, but you could do color maybe selectively, but I don't know. Grayscale on Windows, I think there's only like gray, dark gray, light gray, gray, black, white. Maybe there's 5. So you could go 5 pips for the darkest, the next brightest level up in the grayscale, 10 pips, 15, 20. This way, the girl at the coffee shop could be like, oh yeah, that one that's really dark, I put a bunch of button presses while you were sleeping. I'm going to give you $40 today instead of 20. I think I could get somebody, I could con somebody into that. And you know what the problem would be? I can already see it. Why are you making me do this? Report me to the FBI. Oh my God, he's giving me like $1,000 a day. See, then I got a problem. So as I was saying about helping people, not always the best idea. Next thing you know, they're killing it, and now they're like, okay, well, everybody's suspicious. Why does this lady have like a fucking Mercedes Benz? And she's like, is she on your payroll? You mean you have this slave factory of fucking hot bitches on 10-inch tablets? Yeah. It's my own prop house at the coffee shop. But yeah, the Doji's the ultimate hedge entry. Guaranteed. money-making breakout fucking strategy like you can't fucking believe. In fact, I'll be running that. What I'm going to do is put a hard stop entry. So I'm going to rewrite the script, I think. Hard stop entry. In other words, you're in on 10K. Boom. None of this step closer to the market. Less retail, more pro. Oh no. Buy stop right now. 10K. With the differences that I'm putting in 10 single Ks. How don't people understand that? Money management. If I would have let the if I would have let that like I said, the last demo, which I spent quite a bit, not that much time. I mean, I'm trading. I can come over and hit that. But I'm putting the demo on my tablet now. I'm going to log into that. And I'm going to run different scripts on the tablet on the same account. So you won't see the secret scripts I'm running. I'll be running 15-minute, because when I'm in bed, I can roll over and nail the demo. So another thing is that you got to show up for trading. You got to be there, You can tell me all about the wonderful system you have, but unless you execute it, and even that Ryan Brown bot, he wrote the bot. He didn't let the bot do its business. If it has trailing stops, it's going to make most robots only make money because they do have a trailing stop. They protect the profits that they do gooberly make. So, that's the thing there too. So it can be making money in a goober-esque manner. But you're going to get in very big here with tight stops. Every fucking doji. That works. Look how much money it makes. Even if you get in a hedge of the market, it makes money. But writing a trade plan is not very sexy. It's not a lot of fun. Had this guy Hans in the thing yesterday. He just didn't get it. You need a trade plan, dude. Sure, you can get into some fucking 5 standard lots on a demo. Dude, I had a demo when I used to trade, and I logged in. I'm not kidding you. 5 years later, and the motherfucker was still open. There were tickets I did without stops. And I go, holy shit, look at this. And I said to my tequila buddy, dude, he was heavily into this shit 8 years ago. I said, dude, do you realize if you could have helped? He has no patience. He drinks tequila. He said, oh, look at this trade. I said, look at this demo I left behind. I'd go to his house. I wish I could have a fucking film of this. The guy wins a trade and he jumps up and down like a girl that just won a pair of shoes. I was like, dude, I wanted to tell him, I don't want to ruin his fun, but I said that is so not how to respond to making any money in these markets, because the way you're trading it, it's not going to take long for you to. He did have a stop key. It was one-click trading at FXCM. That you could have a one-click that literally was like binary trading. You're just like, oh yeah, okay, hit the button. All right, hit the button. And I don't even remember the size he traded. I think he traded pretty pretty big size on one ticket. But even if he didn't, it wouldn't take long to keep nailing the key, right? And just keep hitting that key. So I downloaded this the version I posted of Patterns is the high res. Some guy got a fucking Blu-ray of this thing. I don't know how long it's going to last, but 34,000 views. A real mind blower. Just this Rod Serling guy is just fucking amazing. Amazing thinker guy. So yeah, let's just walk through this guy's video. Let's stay on topic here. We're trying to make money.
Look at that. After hitting my take profit, the candles went up. What would happen? If I didn't select my take profit to be here, I would have lost this trade because it will go.
Don't forget the guy that bought this breakout. So here's the trade inside the trade. This is why nobody's ever going to agree on trading. So forget about it. Dude, forget about it. All you people that want to say this works, that doesn't work, it all works if you get the size right, if you rinse and repeat. Okay, it just doesn't matter. It's just like, I guess the elephant in the room, or whatever they call the topic nobody wants to talk about, is the size over time issue. How much per week do you want to make? How much per month? On and on. That's the big deal. That's the real problem, I think. Because we can all see on this chart that if you put a breakout strategy here and got in the right size and let it go and go and go, and you, let's just imagine that there's a bunch of volume on this move, and this means that, wow, people are buying, or that's a big boy trade, and they always say go with the big boys. Well, how do you go with the big boys? How do you get in these markets? This guy says it's bearish all day. Okay, put an entry, wait for a 15 minutes doji, and get the fuck in the direction. I mean, it's so stupid. It is so simple. Here's the problem. It's going down. Enter on dojis. How do you know it's going down? See this big down candle? Oh yeah, sellers, right? Sellers, big sellers. How do I get in? Wait for it to go into a triangle, enter. Why? Lowest risk, tightest stops. Write it down. Goes down, cash out. Here, go sell. Cash out. Up hard in the structure. What's the rule for market orders? Any hour it goes up, I sell. There's your sell at the market. There's no sell at the markets here. You can do stop entry. You can do goober retail entry here. So here's a goober entry. 1 hour sideways sell. It's bearish. He was right about that trade. Till he didn't get out here and he didn't move his stop, and then they stopped him out and he lost this amount. Can anybody see that trade plan in here? Can you sell the trade plans in here? If your rule is you only enter on a doji, are you over trading? No. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades on this chart. There's 6 doji trades on it. Did they make any money? Did you have to know where the market's going? No. Okay. Is this the Holy Grail? I don't need to know where the market's going to make money. Every hour, here's a trade plan. Totally works. Every hour that you see a doji, get the fuck in. How big do I get in? This is why I want, if anybody can write the candle, I guess whatever creates color for a 5 pip or below candle. And I'm talking about a visual. You need to pull the trigger. Now, in the future, you build a robot that's going to do that trade. Okay, that's the Holy Grail, obviously, right? Now, how many filters of true range open to close? Okay, that's the rhythm of the market. The wick is the guitar solo. The beat of the market is the body of the candle. If it's a hammer, a doji, it doesn't matter. To me, they're all dojis. This is not a hammer for me. This is not a gravestone. That's a doji. It's a doji. That's not an inverted hammer. Not an inverted doji. This is not a hammer. This is a doji. I'm talking about the body size. The smaller the body, the more indecision. There's been no decision made in 1 hour. The bulls and the bears are in a gridlock. They're in a standoff. Simple. So simple that it's beyond. People want a complicated, sexy entry. Dare I say, the Carney entry. I should do a video of just about him and what a dick he is. and then I'm going to countersue. I will make my argument on YouTube. So I'll make like this Bitcoin thing. So my friend says to me, "Oh, they're doing contracts with Bitcoin now. These side contracts connected to." That's great. We're trusting everybody abides by the contract. If you bought flood insurance on your house and paid extra, we're counting they're going to get a payout on this last flood. So we're banking on hope that the legitimate broker, hope it don't, so all the fear, you still can't, you can't live without fear. But isn't it amazing how stupid trading really is? It's sad. I was very disappointed when I found out how stupid it is. I thought, oh gosh, I thought it was going to be like some magical thing where Fibonacci really was how you made money. Turns out, having the crudest trade plan, the crudest strategy. So if somebody asked me what's your strategy, I'd say, well, I got more than one. I got the breakout strategy. I've got the sorry, turn that thing off. Really getting sick of this fucking Android. I want to crush it. I gotta turn the fucking thing off. I almost think these things are alive. I'm getting a little paranoid. Anyways. So, here you would say, but you're getting chopped up on this strategy here. Not if you... there's only one robot that trades the gravestones, which is a very tight doji. So if you looked in the doji scale of... Is it a bullish candle? Is it a bearish candle? Is it doji? Do not get out a goddamn fucking percentage tool. This is a fat doji here. That's a fat doji. So, if a guy puts a buy stop here and a sell stop here, he's a guy that can handle that amount of pip. The guy that puts a sell stop here on the wick and a buy stop here on the wick can only handle that much. And don't forget, when this closes and it's a confirmed doji, a robot could get in there with a buy stop just a little bit above and one a little bit below, and he could have a whole fucking array where he gets into about $1 million, and I could do it. I could launch that script. When it's a small candle, I go for a completely different trade plan. Not completely different. Completely different sized. And I've done it. Dude, I've done this with real money and fake money for years. And you can do it too. With MT4, you can't do it with anything else. Execution is the holy grail. That's how you make money. So how do you take a demo from 10 grand to 40 grand twice? 37 grand. My worst drawdown before the market moved against my long position was $500. Let me see you trade like that. I would love to see that. Do your demo, post it. I want to see it. At least this Edge has stepped up to the plate, and now he's thinking about what he's doing. And he wants to have, but that's great. Patterns, That's the end of Patterns, the movie. Spoiler alert.
Go against the direction, because what I did here is I placed sell.
Ooh, look where he landed that fucking arrow. Love that shit. That's the entry. This is when you make up for all these chops. If you can handle this punishment, look at this beautiful triangle. Look at, On the 4 hour, there's a doji. And you're like, dude, oh my God. So I guess I've been focusing too much on limit entry. A lot of people don't like the idea of buying the vacuum, of swing trading. I got that. I've talked about the doji entry a million times. If you're a breakout trader, this is mechanical trading at its best. And it'll get much better. A robot can mechanically trade. Said it a million times. My ATR bot is proof. Look at the ATR bot and run it. Play around with the settings, which would be the stop and the trailing stop. It fucking makes a mint. Run it on the yen, euro. Let it go. Does anybody want to do that? It works. No, nobody wants to do that. You know why? You mean I got to open a demo? Dude, I only trade real money. Do you know who I am? I only trade real money. I'm so good. I only trade real money. Pretty sad. And but they would come to my channel to, because they're of the same mindset. They're cynical, or whatever, or they say, you. But I've said it a bunch of times, and I've even had on the stream the Van Tharp position sizing video where you could flip a coin, and that's at the beginning. It's so funny at the beginning of that edge thing. You flip a coin. It works. That's what the doji entry is. It's a coin flip. But it's how you're getting in and out, how much you're risking. So I could get a 40% win rate and make 100,000 with that account, because when I am right, getting stopped out and losing like, oh, you just lost $10. Oh, you just lost $5, but then I just made $100. Like, I'm losing 40%. You can lose 40% of the time and kill it, which is really mentally unbelievable to accomplish in your brain because it doesn't make any sense. How can you be right 40% of the time and kill it? Because when you are right, and this guy's the guy with the dream scalp bot, this is the much money as it'll ever make is right here. This big blast. And it makes money here. And that's it. It chases that in a fantasy method. So trust me, if that thing was making money, he'd be posting it on my YouTube channel. Go, do real money. My robot makes real money, 1,200%. Right? And then you could sell the robot. He didn't have to trade it. It's a joke. It's a fantasy bot. So, it's silly. It trades 4 million for just a few minutes, right? 1 pip spread. You think there's a 1 pip spread going on here? You think there's no slippage on your entry? You think your fucking EA's gonna... You'd have to be a fiber optic VPS fixed 1 pip spread broker with commissions. Okay, find a broker, 1 pip fixed spread with commissions, and that trade would work. How can't people see that? It's unrealistic. Your execution should just be like, what are you, fucking nuts? Broker's like, you can't, that price no longer exists, sorry.
That is not sell. Okay, that is sell. I place sell on this level. So how did I know that the candle will reverse here? So I just kept my sell order open from this point here until this point here.
He actually gets it in the market, by the way.
That is what I'm going to explain right now. Let me just erase all this mess. The trick here is, as you know, the bigger the time frame, the more authentic and the more realistic the direction is. So if you want to see, for example, if I am on 5-minute chart, now I see that the candles are actually on a support level. So this is a support. But is it really a support or is it not? To know the answer, you have...
Yes, it's really a support. What's really funny, now here's where he goes totally wrong, in my opinion. That is support. Do you see that? That's support. But notice this candle here, this wick. Okay, so this is the last leg of the vacuum. I can't draw my rectangle in here, but if we carry this forward, you would want to have a buy limit sitting here because this is really support. You want a buy limit sitting here on this wick, the way I would trade this, and a buy limit here. And you could put a cluster of buy limits right around there. In fact, my first buy limit's going to be here. My next one's going to be here. So when I already saw this chart, I saw it this morning, I said, that's what I would do. So let me see how this works out for this guy. And he's going to invoke the 4-hour time frame, which to me, since this is the 5-minute chart, I would just trade the time frame I'm on.
To switch to bigger time frames, such as 4 hours.
Such as. Now notice he said such as.
4 hours. Check it out. Where do
Did he say check it out or shake it out? I thought he was like shake, shake, shake. I was going to go into a fucking pop song.
you find yourself? You are actually on a resistance. But switching to
Look at this entry here, man. If you're short, so selling new highs, there's a vacuum just above that wick. And look at that trade there. You had a sell bank in here based off of these dojis. Now, if you look at these dojis and carry them forward into space, they never filled. So you want to trade candlesticks? Okay, great. You need a trade for that fucking small body.
5 minutes, showing that I am on a support. So the mistakes happening by most of the members that they will place buy here. They will place buy.
I think I just got filled. So I was watching this and I go, wow, they just filled me.
Thinking that the market is going up, direction is going
And they're about to fill me on my buy limit.
up. So of course I have to place here buy, right? Well, you're wrong.
Oh, I just scalped a few pips. I can already see my trade happen there on the 1 hour.
Because the real direction is not on 5 minute time frame. It's on 4 hours. Going to 4 hours.
I'm out. Did you see? I'm out of that trade already.
You see that there is no way on earth that you can place put or you can place buy on this level.
Okay, now this is the ultimate certainty argument. There is no way on earth. Now this is the absolutist thinking that cracks me up. I try not to say that because I don't think I think that. I hope I don't say absolutely fucking there's no way in hell. There's never
Because this is a resistance level. The candles
I mean, if you're scalping.
are just trying to break this level and bouncing, going down. So the best thing to do at this point is sell, not buy. Therefore, what should we do? We have to switch first of all to the bigger time frame, which is 4 hours. So now I know that I am on a resistance level. So I can
Okay, but he's trading he's going to go to the 5-minute chart. So which time frame should I trade? Should I trade the 4 hour and make an argument for my 5 minute?
place check. So check. I am on a resistance level, seeing 4 hours time frame. Now switch to 5 minutes, and here is the magic. Here is
Let's not forget that he defines a scalp as being in the market for like an hour or 2 hours, where I would say 15 minutes, 8 minutes, dude, that's a scalp. So you see, I'm up on the trade. I bought support on the 5 minute. I'm up on the trade.
the mind blowing, which gonna tell you how to be.
I'm cashing out right now. See, I'm cashing out right now. That's my trade. That's how I perceive the market. I bought that big down. Okay, so here's the problem. I would never trade like this guy. 1 hour down hard. What's my rule? Buy at the market, no questions asked. 5-minute chart. I think it's in an uptrend where it's support. I also put some 15-minute buy limits, which I'll be running on my tablet. Go to the next broker. Boom, boom, boom. Now, there's nothing that's going to happen, but my trading's going to get better. You can join me on the demo tour, or you can tell me I'm full of shit. But I think we all know we missed a great scalp right here. And this guy's all about the 4-hour chart. He can't see the forest for the trees. He's missing the hot chick in front of him. Okay, so she's an amputee. That's even hotter.
A successful trader at this level here. The thing you need to do is you have to look now at the resistance levels on this chart in front of you. So looking at all of this, where can I see a resistance levels? Let me tell
Okay, see people took profits. Did you see that smash back? Scalpers are out. They're out. They made their 3 pips. Whatever that fucking move was right there.
value. We have a resistance here.
Now what do? Rinse and repeat. Come in with buy limits here down here again. I could scalp the 1 hour chart.
No, this is not the only.
Because I bought at the end of the hour, boom. Goes up, 3 minutes, 30 seconds, bam, back down. I wonder why that's happening. Because somebody thought that was, enough people thought that was support to make them, they bought and made a market go up maybe. I don't know. So how can you explain what just happened?
Only one. We have another resistance
Now they're going back down.
at this level.
Now we want to buy another fresh low on limits. Maybe we're flat right now, waiting to get back in, or maybe we're just partially holding some of this, thinking, well, I don't know, look at the 5-minute chart.
Check it out. Where is the next level
Check it out.
we have for resistance? We have another resistance right here. So what I did, I selected my resistance levels here and here.
So they're taking it back down now, and I'm hoping that, now I might be in very light, but I want to buy more because I see that vacuum below, and I'm like, dude, that's going to be my swimming pool of entry.
And here. Now, where do you want to place your sell?
Right there, you stop dead on the 1 minute. We're right at the same price we were at the bottom of the hour.
The minute or the second the candle touched
Now they're tanking. Now here comes the real true believers.
any of them.
The big bears are coming in. I've got buy limits below these wicks. I've already picked out my entry zone, fresh lows in this vacuum, the last basement vacuum.
As a resistance. So, for example,
I'm in. I just got filled right here. I'm hoping that I can get filled on this next ticket. Right? There's liquidity. The vacuum is liquidity. You want to dip into the well.
if I place sell here, if I place sell at this point, looking at the left, I can see that this was
Okay, just got filled on a limit here. I just got filled here. And I got buy limits here. Don't forget I got buy limits down here too. Like I said, I'm all in long here. We're going up. I'm buying on pullbacks, on limits.
resistance level. So this was a strong resistance level, as you can see. Now, for example, this candle is coming down a little bit, breaking the support level. Now, I know.
Now, hoping that goes down lower. Now, I'm up on that first trade almost. See, right here, I'm up on the first trade. It's 5-minute chart.
That this is a strong resistance level because I see on the left it was strong. We can see the wick touching the level. We can see many wicks touching this
I
level.
want more.
Another wick touching the
Take
level.
it down deeper.
Meaning this is a strong resistance level. Don't be afraid at all of any.
So I had a pack of 40K in here. 1 pip apart. 10K is 1 pip apart. Whatever. This is support. If this is resistance, is this where they trap the bulls on that? Or just, this is like, look at that, didn't even last up there. Look at this entry here on the sell side.
Reversal that going against your direction because you are on the right track. You are on a resistance level. Looking at the daily chart, looking at the 4.
Now he's going to go the daily and the 4 hour. You're on a resistance level, but he just missed a really good scalp as it dipped into the vacuum.
Hour chart. So look at that. Now the candle again touching this level. What I will do is I will place.
I'm so up in this trade right now. I mean, my exit, my conservative target's going to be this wick on the 5-minute. Scalping support.
Sell order. I will place sell order, and I'm not afraid at all that the candle will go against my direction because it is going down at this point. Now, where do we take our profit? Here's the
Now he's underwater. I'm winning. He's losing.
trick. Because we are scalping, I will set my take profit to
I just scalped out. Did you see the reaction at this bottom wick? It's 5-minute British pound.
be here only. At the nearest,
Look at his take profit. Now he's going really underwater. He has no stop. He has no stop. Some guy in the comments says, I'll post the link to this fucking thing. This drives me crazy, this kind of fucking trading. Here's the auction. Here's the liquidity. Here's supply zone. Same thing. This guy Edge wants to talk semantics like USD It's just, dude, you can call it what you want: supply zone, demand zone, stop hunt, liquidity pool, um, vapor lock, void, vacuum. What do you do about it? It's very scary to set. Like, so, okay, here's the problem. This is a 5-minute chart. This is a breakout on the 4-hour, but it's a trap. You're being trapped on the 4-hour. If you think this is a breakout, if you go to another time frame, if you compress this to a 1-hour, 4-hour, whatever have you, the daily. That's why you're getting in on the daily. The fake breakout of the daily is where a swing trader gets in big and then swings it all the way back to the other edge, all the way back up to the other edge. A swing trader gets in at the fake breakout on the dailies. This fake breakout here takes like an hour. There's all these people trading all this shit around you while you think that this guy's gonna sell. He's down. He's only in a 60K. So he's kind of like a long-term trader kind of thing. He's down $28. I'm up 100. I'm up $75. He's down. I can do the math here. He's in a 60K. He's down $28. I'm up 50. Who's making more money? Him or me? Who didn't have to babysit this trade? Me. Who didn't have to trade at the market? Me. He's sitting there making judgments on the fly. Can anybody see anything wrong with what this guy's doing or thinking? What are you thinking, man? If you would have put a buy limit here on this wick, you could have got filled here, cashed out on the floor. There's a huge vacuum right here stacking up. I don't know if anybody can see that. This person was asking me in the stream, what do you mean price vacuum? I mean, this hole, this shaved hole we bob down in, look at the reaction off of this support level. Then there's a huge vacuum down here, which I would have a bunch of buy limits in there going, bring it, bitch. Just like this. Bring it. Bam. You set a trap down there. Look at the retest here. Comes into the vacuum. Bam. Then it comes into this vacuum. Bam, back the other way. But this poor guy is going to the 4-hour chart and fucking up the whole trade that exists right here.
Support after this trade. This is the trick, guys. Now you can see that this level here is gonna be a new resistance level. So if you want to set your take profit, it will be at the next support level or the next previous resistance or whatsoever. So this is the trick here. Because you can see that this is the level.
See, the scalpers got out. You see a lot of people getting out there. So here's the bottom that's supposed to become, this is resistance. And anybody that's in this trade that wants to make X, they just get out right now. So that's another thing. If you want to make $300 in 3 minutes, when you see the $300 come up in 3 minutes, you got to get out. Because if this thing is just, if you're in that big, this is a big deal. It's a lot of money.
Well, which is going to be now the resistance. Where is the next nearest support level to this point? So this is the point. This is the level. Where is the...
Okay, look where he's at now. Now he's down 32. I'm up at $80 now. I'm up 80. He's down 32. That's why this guy was saying, it's so funny. This guy that was, this punk that keeps torturing me. How come I'm up and you're down on the trade and you got more experience? Because if this eventually goes down, like I'd be this guy because I'm only in 60K and I'm looking for a target that's below me. Look where his take profit's at. Granted, he's late to this slide, this sell-off. He's on the wrong side of the trade right now, just like this guy that was claiming like he was a genius, this Hans Franz with this fucking CAD yen trade. How stupid. Dude, that thing was above and below water many times. I could have said to you, dude, Your trade's not working out. So it's just so silly to put in an order and say, well, we'll see who's right. Just wait and see. But who's the guy that can make $500 on pending orders that he placed an hour ago? Where's that guy? Didn't get in at the market. Is there a guy out there that's trading on pendings that's killing it? I think so.
The nearest one is this one.
Look, he's just getting hammered here.
Then, after this level, the next level is this one, and so on. So this can be my target 1, this will be my target 2.
Oh, now he's down 32 again. I'm on it when it cash out here, when it gets to that next supply zone, the next batch of bodies. I should be out of my trade by 80% right now.
Now, I'm sure a lot of you are saying that this
Okay, I'm out. I'm totally out right there. As soon as we went up there, I just got out of everything.
candle is not going down, it's going up, it hit the support, but
Now I'm waiting to get into more buys.
I'm telling you, it's coming
I'm putting buy limits in now.
down. And again, I'm saying, what's helping me to confirm my
Wait, he said, I guarantee. Wait, did you catch that? This is a classic. We've all heard this one. The guarantee.
sure a lot of you are saying that this candle is not going down, it's going up, it hit the support, but I'm telling you, it's coming down. And again,
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
down. And again, I'm saying, what's helping me to confirm my entry and being so much comfortable about it is
So much confident about it.
looking at the 4-hour chart, and I see that I am on a resistance level. So
Oh,
it's
shit.
not enough to trade only on the 4-hour chart. I'm sure a lot of you will
Oh, wait. Fuck. I got to back up. Here, it's just precious. Wow, look what's going on here. Watch his balance.
it's going up, it hit the support, but I'm telling you, it's coming down. And again, I'm saying, what's helping me to confirm my entry and being so much comfortable about it is looking at the 4-hour chart, and I see that I am on a resistance level.
What makes him so confident about it is the 4-hour chart. So right here,
My entry and being so much comfortable about it is looking at the 4-hour chart.
he's down $36 right now. He is down $36 right now. I'm up 100 now. If I stayed in and faded this guy he's basing his entry on he could be right in the long run.
chart, and I see that I am on a resistance level. So it's not enough to trade only on the 4-hour chart.
Now he's down $38. Is this guy kidding me? He said, you think this is support? This ain't support. And this is why support and resistance doesn't work, because this guy is trading it wrong. I mean, if anybody watched this video, they go, well, I did what he said, and his version of support and resistance isn't mine. He said I should go to the higher time frame for confirmation on the 4-hour. I say trade the time frame you're on. That's my comment in this video. It's trade the time frame you're on. Don't look for justifications on the high. That's how I lost a lot of money. I was like, dude, what? But the daily's like topping out. I'm just going to sell here.
chart. I'm sure a lot of you will tell me, come
$38 down now.
on, man, we can just place sell here and we're fine.
$40 down. 42. I'm making money. He's getting killed.
No, you're wrong. Because what you are seeing here is only the level you are on. So now I know I'm on a resistance. But where should
Okay, now it's tanking. I scalped out and I'm putting limits in now. You see the balance. Like I said, we're not on the 5 because he keeps switching time frames. This is a huge problem. Sure, this is resistance on a long-term structure, but is he really scalping? Because look how he just got in like a goof. In fact, when he was down 40, he should have added. He should have added to his loser when he was down 40. It doesn't make sense. If he really thinks, and he could be so right in the long run, we could come all the way back down again.
should I enter? At which
And he'd be like up on that one. He could have scalped out of one of those guys. See right here. This is support, became resistance on the wicks. right? Anybody that bought down here, where do they get? Their greedy target, their most conservative target is these double bottom wicks. This is all happening around him. He doesn't even notice because he's trading on the 4-hour chart. He's trying to get an entry on the 5. Dude, there's 5-minute traders in here that are kicking your ass. Big money's in here. That's big money trading. People, that's high probability trading, let's just say.
Which level should I place my sell? For example, if I place sell here.
Oh, he could have scalped off of that fucking floor right there. In other words, if tops become bottoms, why didn't he just put a pending here? He could have hand placed a pending there and be up on the trade right now. Scalped out.
Can I place sell here? Of course not. Look, let's check how many pips we will lose. 50 pips, man.
So he's talking about selling here. Or some, I missed what he's saying because I just get this guy cracking me up.
I place sell here. Can I place sell here? Of course not. Look.
Of course not. It's the supply zone. That what a great entry. Look at the doji theory here. A little trapped on this side. You've got another robot that comes in. This is a doji too. This is not a hammer in my opinion. Like I said, that's small body. Like if you just turn off the wicks on your system and look at the body only chart, that's another that's another eye opener. Look at a wickless chart, bodies only, and then tell me what you think. And have them shaded in. Different colors for different size bodies. And you tell me how that trade plan works out, that strategy. Fucking makes them mint.
Look, let's check how many pips we will lose. 50.
Look at my robots getting in here on these fucking dojis and killing it non-directionally.
Pips, man, even more. It's almost 60 pips.
So he's all excited about this, and for him, I think this is a scalp. He says he's scalping, but I think he's very aware of this move. Apparently, he gets all excited.
You will lose almost 60 pips. That is too much. That's a lot.
That's too much. Plus, he doesn't trade with stops, so he's rode out those things before.
Of pips you don't want to lose. Therefore, you have to be careful.
Meanwhile, he's still underwater in this trade. He's been locking up margin and losing trade this whole time. Okay, we just completed this 5-minute bar now. What's the trade now? I say buy limits below here all day long. Buy limits a little bit below here and maybe sell off of this. He kind of marked it off here. Missed it by a little bit. At the top of that wick's got to be a big, there's a vacuum up there that's huge. It's this whole rectangle in front.
On a resistance level, not a support level. I'm sure you might tell me, but come on, man, you just entered here on a support level. I'm telling you, calm down. This is a breakout candle.
I'm telling you.
This candle here, this red one, this is a breakout candle. And
he's down $42 there again.
If you want to know about this one, you can refer to my old Forex videos. It will explain.
44. They're crushing him. They're crushing this guy. If you're the guy that sees the larger time frame, the swing traders are still holding now.
And everything you can see there how to read the breakout.
48. They just tagged the bodies. The guys that get out on the closing prices, they're out. Open is the same as close too. Here's another thing. You can run a line chart of open only. I just happen to be running close. There's no difference because the opening and the closing is like fucking, okay, the last open is 5 seconds from the last close. On the brokers I see, there's 5 seconds between the candles. So sometimes you're open to close, the body will be in a different little area. It's like a gap move. I'm sure some robot could be built on taking advantage of that. But look how they tagged the body on the 5 and people cashed out. And people went short there actually, which he should be doing is going short at that in the wick window.
Candles. So now I will leave this.
I'm just staring at his balance. He's down 48.50 now. He's getting crushed. If they engulf to here, I would put my sell limits right up in this vacuum on all those wicks if he's really a bear.
Trade. Let me now switch to.
Now he's down 51. They're kicking his ass to pieces here, dude. I'm up 150 on my entry in the supply zone. And maybe even a Fibonacci entry. Oh my.
another asset. We will come back to this
So he should be selling right now.
one later.
Now he's down $56. Dude, they're obliterating this guy. They're crushing him.
So
Wow, look at that. Why does this look so different? This is the 5-minute chart. Why does this look so different? I think he's zoomed in more. He's zoomed out more.
I want to do
Watch now. He should have settlements coming in right now. He's down $59. I'm up 120.
another scalping. Let me
Oh, he got filled on his sell limit, and I'm out. I just got out at the vacuum above us.
move to the 4-hour chart
All right, he's up on that trade now because he was down 60. He should be adding to his loser now.
and see what is my position. So now I can see that I am on a resistance level at the
You
Euro
missed
USD.
a great entry, Bozo.
So
Okay,
since I'm on a
now
resistance level, meaning most likely
He's-
because this is a high
he can't. The
supply
guy
area,
can't see what's
meaning
happening.
a sell order should be placed here.
So this is what I was saying to people. One guy's like, you don't understand how the market's rigged, how it's set up.
Let me just draw the shape to know that how this resistance zone look like.
He's still getting crushed, and the trend traders are killing him. He's down 66 now.
So this is the high
He should be selling
demand
here.
area, sorry, supply area.
Oh,
So now I know I am on a resistance level.
He
So
missed
now I
it.
have to look for sell positions,
Look at
meaning I
his
have to look
balance.
for resistance levels. Let me switch back to 5 minutes now. At this
Oh,
time, I can
you
see that I
poor
can draw here
thing.
now my resistance lines, which will be like this. So this is my resistance line. And
well.
where do we have another resistance? We have a resistance here. Like
dude, sell
this.
right now.
Like this.
Oh,
We have another resistance also.
dude,
Hold
you're
on.
missing it.
This point here. So now I know I'm on a resistance level. I'm simply going to place sell order, but just let me confirm. Let me just confirm the price
It's down
action.
64.
The candle is not able to break this level here. And yes, the sell has been placed.
Finally.
And my take profit, of course, as we said before, will be at this point here. Because after reversing from this resistance level, the nearest next support is this one here. Let me just delete this line, this
Man,
square, because the
wow.
purchase order is not obvious. We cannot see it.
Isn't that funny? He
All
finally
right.
got.
So now it's clear. Now
He
it's
just
makes sense.
got it. Now he could have had a
I'm
pending
thinking if we
sell
should do
limit
another
there.
scalping
He knew that
trade,
price
just to be
existed.
sure of what we are doing. By the way, Forex is all about patience. You can see this trade here.
No
You
shit.
can tell me it's going
Way
against
you trade.
my order. I'm telling
See,
you
that's the
it's not.
thing. And here's
Relax, calm
here's
down.
my gripe.
It
I'm impatient, and this is why it's a problem. I want to do something right now. What can I do? And actually, you could have seen that. I've never actually watched this video this far, to be honest with you. I watched it to 8 minutes in the coffee shop. I was triggered. I had to come home and critique it. But you can see the problem here. One guy's looking at it going, oh my God, dude, you're missing like the best trade. And the other guy's going, well, I'm looking at the 4-hour chart. Let me get the, I need to get my coffee. I can't even think. I can't talk to you right now. And I got to get my shit together. I'll be back with you. Okay. Right. I got to go. Like your personality is involved in your trading, obviously. Your view of structure, your view of an opportunity, of a so-called stop hunt liquidity zone, ICT block. It's all the fucking same thing, people. But you can see that you could have traded both directions on here. My exit should be the seller's entry. We should totally agree on the ultimate zones. I mean, just the landscape of a 5-minute chart is constantly the same drama goes on over and over again. Here, I gotta publish this thing here. I could call this the SWAT team. I'm gonna trigger people. It's clickbait here. The SWAT team. I do SWAT in caps, right? That's the classic way. I'm replicating a live stream here by not pausing my video. Okay, we'll let it go. They have caps on the SWAT team. I'm going to do it. There you go. We just launched that. So I'm just going to do snippets of videos. I'm tired of live streaming. The trollers are pussies. They wouldn't go into the Google Hangout. Some guy says, well, I don't have Google Hangouts. I just have Skype. Like, dude, I'm not going to Skype with you. Fuck you. I'm not loading up Skype. If you can't make it to the Google Hangout, then you're just a poser. You're just a pussy that shows up to troll. Anyways, my eggs, and obviously the market agrees that is resistance there, and there's a little mini vacuum, and this guy just happened to nail that better entry. Oddly enough, I don't see his entry on the screen here. He should be right short that right now. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm confused because he's in the British pound now. And that's why I was confused by the charting. But the same trade would have held, right? Oh, he's flipping currencies on me. That's okay. That's what I'm like, dude. How can he be? So his euro-dollar trade is finally making money. He's underwater on this trade. Okay, this is the British pound trade. Amazing liquidity fills here, and he's still underwater on here. He just put on a trade on the euro dollar, right? It's hard to keep track of what this guy's doing, but you see my point. This is the buy. He's underwater still. The sellers came in there, but he sold the euro dollar. And we'll get to the euro dollar trade here, I think. Because I said, my first time this far into the video, I'm a little confused now because I didn't know that this was going to happen. He's going to trade two currencies.
It will come down in the end. We have here.
In the end, will come down. Okay, so it came off his area there, and now this British pound trade, he's only down $49. So when he's down 60, I was saying sell, 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 or have a sell limit at the ledge, the top vacuum.
Another resistance line. It might come here up, but eventually it will go down. Don't be afraid about it. This one already in profit. It's going down already.
I thought he was adding to the British pound trade. He put the euro on.
Ready? Let me go to another trade and of course go back to 4 hours. Now I can see I am on.
But they're still crushing him. I'm still winning on the British pound trade. He's underwater. I'm up 150. He's down 60.
Support level. I am on a support level now. If you look here at the 4-hour chart, yes, the trend is going strongly down. But my technique, it doesn't matter.
This was the scalp entry here. Look at the doji entries here to just get on this fucking monster sell-off.
Follow the trend or not. Because we are looking just to catch the reversals for a certain level only. We are not looking for many pips. We are just looking to scalp the market only to go after 5, 10 pips, 20 pips maximum, and that's it. So again, I'm on a support level, as you can see. This is a support level. So let me switch back to 5 minutes and see where is my position. Let me mark my support levels. We have a support level here. Let me just increase it a little bit, like that. So I'm looking at this candle here, and this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. You can see how strong this support level is. The next strong support is this one here, and the next one is this one here, like this. So seeing that the candles are breaking this level here, meaning I have to wait until market touch this level here, and here is going to be my buy order. Now to the take profit. If I want to place buy here, my take profit will be at this point here. Why this point here? Because this is okay. Now it's coming down. Now the time to
I
place
just cashed out of that.
Good. You see, look at that. Look how did the candle reverse immediately and gave me profit immediately. Immediately I'm in profit just after placing the order. So now let me set my take profit. Take profit will be here.
Okay, but here's the vacuum. So do you put orders in here, starting here, and all the way down to this? He pulled the trigger at the market, so he got a 60. I think it's better to have a whole basket of orders in here. So that's why I agree with Ryan Brown. You need a basket of orders in here.
At the nearest next resistance level. So this is a support level. This is a support level. Candles will keep going up until this level here, because this.
You could buy more right now. Boom. If you think it's going up, buy right now again. Add to the loser. Right? I don't even. Yeah, was he short and he went long or something? I missed the whole trade there. It looked like me, like he dumped out and.
Is the next nearest.
I buy more. How's he making money? Oh yeah, he's losing money.
Resistance line.
How is he up on profit? Is he up on this? You're always he's bought it. Okay, now I'm getting filled here at this level, and I got buy limits all the way to the bottom.
That's how you do scalping for Forex. And now all I have to do is wait to see what will gonna happen to these trades. This one is going down. There is no.
Maybe he's got a hedge on. All of a sudden he's got a yen trade in here. Yeah, he's getting killed on this. What the fuck? What is going on here? Okay, this is the yen trade. He just put on another trade. Oh boy. What a shitty entry. You should be buying more here.
Resistance line. That's how you do scalping for Forex.
Oh, God,
and now
what a
all I have to do
beautiful entry there.
is wait to see what will gonna happen to these trades. This one.
Okay, so he bought the yen, and now he's getting
Going down.
clobbered. He's
No
down
need to be worried about it.
21.
This one, however,
Oh, he's getting
might be taking
clobbered
some
on
time,
that
but
yen.
eventually it will reverse here at this point later.
Now he's up. He just keeps flipping. He should have bought more, really deep on that yen. He's just slightly underwater on the yen now.
This one is obviously going to be a winning trade.
Oh, he's finally in. Nope, he's back down. So you could have scalped super heavy into that smash down. Oh, he's back on the yen. See, he missed the fucking ultimate entry was to buy into that whole vacuum on an array of orders. Oh.
Look at the candle, how it's trying so hard.
Wow. He's up on half the bank now, buying into that whole, if he did that. He's almost to break even where he got in here, so he should have just traded one currency pair and traded the shit out of it. If he's a real scalper, he would have loaded. He was scaled into that plunge. Come on. It's ridiculous what this guy's doing. Plus, he's still getting hammered on that pound he got into, locking up margin. He's at break even on that euro finally. This guy's hard to follow, and I'm just doing like fuck. I am playing him back quickly though.
Let me explain to you something that perhaps candles will go up here, then again.
Perhaps. He's finally at near break even on the yen, and he's underwater on the euro now. He's still short. He didn't get out of that winning euro trade. What is wrong with this guy?
Fall more and more down, because this trend on 4 hours is strongly downtrend. Market is going strong.
He's finally up on the euro.
Down. It's dive.
Okay, it's dive bombing the dollar yen. He's buying into a seriously dive bomb. I agree. He's up 56 cents finally.
Living inside. So it's not smart at all to buy order here, to place buy and keep your take profit, for example, here, expecting to get like 200 points. That is stupid. You just.
Well, I don't know about that. That's the 4-hour chart if you wait long enough. What's the door slam? So he's still getting killed on the pound. He's up on his short about $3. He's up on his buy. I agree with his dollar yen trade. I think he just should have bought more at the bottom.
To know where exactly to place your take profit, it will be just at the nearest resistance.
Okay, so he's finally making money. The euro's down, pound, he's still underwater.
Which is here. Okay, so this will be my take profit at the next nearest resistance. So.
Well, I think the floor here, I think the conservative exits here. I don't agree with his exit. This is the floor. Sellers are going to come in here. You should take that whole trade off and rinse and repeat. You missed this entry down here with a bunch of buy limits. You should have bought that whole vacuum.
So again, I'm going to pause the video and to see how is our trades are going. Okay, I just paused the video for only a few seconds.
He's finally winning on the pound. He's finally winning on the euro, and he's still it's dead in the water on the yen.
Not even 1 minute completed, and you can see almost all of them are.
He's finally back to break even on his pound. He's finally making money on the euro dollar.
Profit so far. Already, all of them almost in profit. This one is diving.
All of them already almost in profit. Let's not talk about the drawdown we've been experiencing. Let's not talk about trading the other direction, which would have made more money. Let's not talk about that.
Down. Look at it. This is the one was going $60 in loss.
This is why this is so harebrained, right?
Now it's going in deep in profit.
Get the fuck out of that trade at $60. So another thing, I would have if I'm up 60, get out. How about this rule of thumb? You're up $60 on a 60K, get out. You made 10 pips, whatever it is.
Because this is a strong level of a resistance, not a support.
$70. I'm cashing out of my euro now. I'm going to bank that.
You can never place buy order here. You have to place only sell order and take profit, of course.
And I would have sold into that British pound. I'd scalp out there. I'm up $60 on the British pound because I would be adding to the loser up in resistance.
You have to consider the pips. The spread. So I just think.
No, consider the money, dude. You just like could to take. You missed. You had $70 sitting there on that euro. You didn't take it.
Increase it a little bit to hit this support line here. We also have.
I made so much money trading without stops like this. I can't even, dude. 300 count all the way to like $5,000 in a month, sitting there like a whore. Just $70. Take $70, $30. I'll take it. Take it. 120. Take it and run. Don't let your profits run. Look at this poor guy. Now he's underwater again on that fucking pound. You son of a bitch. You should have sold when it was and take that for a scalp going the other way. Multiple trade entry. He's finally making money on his goddamn, at least he's trading the same size so to keep track of his stupidity here.
This one is going so beautifully.
He'd be so up on that yen right now. He missed his profits on the euro. It's going away. Bye-bye. Now he's getting hammered again on the pound. What the fuck? Oh my God, I couldn't take this. That's why I wouldn't trade multiple currencies. What? He's jumping from fucking... And he's going to post this, come to my extreme trading best, learn the easiest and best scalping strategy. Oh my God, you poor... Dude, if time go by... Dude, a scalp should last 5 minutes to fucking 1 minute to like 15 minutes. This guy is literally just getting clobbered.
Money or going in profit, and this one also going in profit. So this one have given me so far 10 pips.
He's finally making money on that. Now that yen's going to be the biggest winning trade on this thing, I can almost tell you. You should have loaded the wagon on that fucking vacuum.
Usually, personally, to be wise, I would already close the trade.
Holy shit, he's up. He's up $30 on the yen. He would have made up fucking so much, dude, into the floor of that thing. He should have been out of this fucking trade right here. He should have just been out of this thing, dude. It ain't worth it hanging around for that bullshit. He was up $70 right here. He should just cleared that. Seriously, man. It just doesn't make sense to me. If you're going to do multiple pairs like that, dude, if people are throwing money at you like that, get the fucking ticket. $70, I'll take it. I ain't going to analyze the fucking... If I'm trading multiple currency pairs like this guy's doing, 3 pairs, 3 majors, take it, bang it. Yeah, you can trade like that. How much energy do you want to put into your trading system? Look at this. Look at this guy. If I was telling this guy, I'd be like, dude, just obviously, look at that $40,000 demo. Doesn't that show you anything? Nobody learns from that. And everybody knows everything. Everybody's an expert. Do you have nothing to learn in your life? You're not curious? You don't want to explore the world? Well, of course not. Dude, I must have opened so many demo accounts. I'm like, this is like free guitars. Free instruments to play. Doesn't anybody want to have fun? We don't do fun around here. Like that movie Patterns. God, what? It's fucking, it's very intense. So here he's up on this, he was so up on that yen. He's down 30 again on that pound. Take the $70 off of that. I have not seen the rest of this video. I can already tell you what I would have done if I was a real scalper. He's not scalping. He's like doing a weird swing trading thing or something. He's getting in willy-nilly, 60K. I'd be up $300 right now. I would have taken that, up. That's scalping. It's a lot of fun.
Accept this profit since I'm just scalping the market. I'm not looking in long
He
term.
would be killing it on that thing. He's back to the $60. I'd already be out of that. I'd bank that. Oh, free up margin. I would add to this yen. I'd already be out of the pound. I'd be holding the yen right now.
Term trades. This one, however, also going deep in our direction. This one
Yeah, no shit. And so a lot of people are scalping out of that right now. You're up $30 on the. You can see the scalpers taking profits.
is still struggling somehow, but now it has created. It has created a new resistance line here. So it's going in our direction, and you can see it will be in the profit.
Second chance to get out. I get out of the euro now with 78 and bank that. I'm holding and adding to my dollar yen, and that British pound trade's just not working at all.
I'm thinking to place another trade. Let's see if we can do it. It depends because I don't like to enter
Can he do it?
more than 1 or 2 trades maximum per time. This one is actually going
Okay, so
in profit, and this
Shit,
one also
wait.
going in profit.
Fuck. Damn
This
it.
one, however,
He's still at that 70. He hasn't got out of that winning euro.
still a little bit struggling for it. So what I will do
Profits are shrinking.
is I will close this one, accepting the $70 profit.
Finally. Huh. Good thinking, buddy.
And this trade here, we'll keep it running. I'll keep it running, okay? So again, let's go back to the 4-hour chart and do another.
4-hour chart. See, the sellers came in. The euro, the dollar yen was up $30. So you know the sellers came in just by looking at the balance. You have to know that if you're in a 60K and you're up $60, that's kind of like the percentage bobbing around of a market can do, and you need to take that money and get the fuck out if you're a scalper.
Scalping. Remember,
If you're trading as big as he's trading per ticket, you need to take the money and run. There's too many missed opportunities if you're trading the size he's trading. I get if you want to sit through a $300 drawdown to make $2,000. I get that. But, dude, what is your threshold for pain? When you see $70, somebody hands you a $70 bill, do you go, well, I don't know, call me in an hour when it's worth 80?
guys, I'm on the 4-hour chart only to know my position in the market. Where am I? What am I doing? Am I on a support or resistance? Now I can see at this point here now, I am on a strong support. Looking at this pin bar here appearing, now the candle closed as a pin bar on the 4-hour chart.
Now, they've taken a lot of profits on that yen because you're trapped in the... so now you're not up 32 on that yen right now. You're only up 6. And the British pound's just treading water, which you can do endlessly, I'm sure.
Indicating that the market now will fly up. Switch back to the 5-minute chart. Now select your...
Now I'd be putting buy limits in here to capture a pullback. I'd put an array in right there if I didn't want to have to babysit it. He's still not making any or losing money, not too much on the British pound.
support levels. So here we have a support level. The next support level is this one here.
Anywhere down there is support. I won't be too picky. Don't be precise. I mean, if you peppered 10Ks in there, you could just walk away, dude. You're just like, yeah, I'll buy a pullback. Okay, call me in the morning.
The next one also is here, and of course here. Now the question:
I'd be putting buy limits on the dollar yen right now.
which one to select? Of course, this is the top question about which level to select. You can see how these lines which I have drawn in front of you in the past, it was also acting as a strong support. Then
He's in it where he got in. He could add to his dollar yen trade. We're all the way back to a doji. So we've been up, we've been down, we're back to where he got in. We're down Up and down 30 or whatever, how many pips.
also as a resistance, also support, support, support. This one now, it is a support. It was acting as a resistance.
He's all the way back to being underwater. He could be range trading that pound right now, back and forth, $60 every now and then.
I will explain now how these
66 down again on the British pound. He's right back to the same feeding zone on the chart.
levels are actually permanent. But let me just see how we can
Now he's really getting his ass kicked on that pound. Dude, that pound's in an uptrend. He should have made that a swing trade. Look at the pound. He's down 73 now.
explain to you which level to enter. How do you decide which one should you enter? You have to enter the one.
He could have added to his original entry on the yen right now, which you would do if you're a swing trader. You're like, oh, it pulled back. I want to really load up. Still in the vacuum. You didn't miss the price. So there's so many chances to get in a trade on a larger time frame because the market's constantly going up and down in the smaller time frames.
One that you see that it was a strong resistance and a support also in the past. So this one here, let me erase all the lines to not confuse you. This line here, which I am on now, look at the past. It was acting as a strong resistance and also support.
Oh my God, he's in the euro pound now. Jesus Christ. I'm watching his British pound trade. Right now, just looking at the balance, I know in my mind's eye what the chart's doing. I already memorized the chart.
See here the fake breakout, then it was a support, meaning this level here is the strongest one among all of them. Meaning the right place or the right time to place my call order or my buy order is now. Simple as that. This is.
Holy shit. What did he just do? I missed that.
Meaning the right place or the right time to place my call order or my buy order is now.
What a slob. See that little vacuum? See that wick right there? He should have had a buy limit pending right there. If he really wanted to buy this thing. He's just disorganized. Now he's underwater on the dollar. He's underwater the spread there. He's slightly up on the dollar yen now.
Simple as that. This is the best time to place my order because the direction is up. It's going up.
Granted, but you're underwater on that. You could have got a better entry.
It will never go down. It might go a little bit down.
It will never go down.
Until this support level, but eventually
it will never go down. Love that shit. Never.
It will go up. Don't be afraid. Don't be worried. You will never lose this trade. So what do you do now?
Don't be afraid. Don't be worried. You'll never lose this trade. Yeah, kind of. Structurally, it pull back into there.
Now is setting your take profit. Where is your take profit? Of course, will be sitting on the next resistance because you.
I'd put it up here for the greedy exit. The apex of this where it fell out, or anything above this wick. This is definitely right above that wick. The seller, the scalper, the other guys are coming in to go the other way there at the wick.
Third on a support level. So you want to be your take profit to be at the next nearest resistance, which is this level here. So you can see the trade is already in profit. It's already reversing. Why? Because on 4-hour chart, I am on a strong support line.
Here comes the buyers into the dollar yen pretty hard. I think that dollar yen's gonna make $100 by the end of the video.
Not only that, but this 4-hour candle has closed as a pin bar, and that helped me in selecting this time and this level to place my buy order. So we can see now all of our trades are already in profit.
When he says all of our trades are already in profit, okay, but not, I mean, that's a binary thought, right? In profit, how much?
This one, the buy order for the USD JPY is on profit also.
So he should add to it. And when it quiets down, he can get in really heavy with tight stops because he doesn't use stops. But if he did, because if it starts to crawl out of that vacuum after we've gone through it and washed out all the liquidity,
this one,
it's going to be a great swing trade.
Which we have struggling for. And I think I should have placed my buy order here.
I think he means it's sell order.
Yeah, I should have placed it here because this is also a resistance, support, resistance.
He means sell order. Obviously, right? That's the vacuum here. It goes back for about 30 minutes there. So it's in a downtrend. He's got a bad entry. Like I said, the trade was to get in here to here. There was another retest we missed when he was like a break even on the trade. So we missed that, but you could see you could have got in there and really made money. Just as much as you made here, rinse and repeat system.
Yeah, that level was the right level. I should have placed my sell order here, but that's fine. We're not in a hurry. Anyway, it's going down. Even if I place my entry a little bit
Now he's going to make some money on that euro pound.
earlier than what I'm supposed to, it's going down. And you can see
He could still get another better entry, slightly lower, I think.
I'm also here in
So I don't think it's going to go straight up. I think they'll retest one more time.
profit, already in profit. The candle is continue going up and more up. Of course, guys, you can see now this trade, it was in profit and now it's in loss. That is Forex. Forex is full of mind games.
That is Forex. It's full of mind games. It'll fuck your head over.
You can see the trade now here going up.
I think he means down. I think up in money.
Then down, then up, down, up, down.
Okay.
It's always, the market will always have these
It's like socks.
pullbacks. Don't be afraid of these pullbacks. You know, guys, just today, I was with my friend and I entered the trade. And of
Does he drink tequila?
course, once I entered, it was in loss, and that is because of the spread, as all of you know. He went crazy. Oh man, you made me lose money. Why? I told him, man, calm down. This is only the spread. That is the profit for the broker. Calm down. No, why you do this to me? Why no? I don't want to be in loss.
Why you do this to me? So yeah, this euro pound trade looks like a good trade. The dollar yen in the long term, a good trade. He's got a pretty fast take profit on that. He's going to actually take profits on that. He's getting out a little too early, I think, on the British pound, a euro to the pound trade.
And it took me so much time to explain to him that this is profit for the broker. It is normal to have this loss in the beginning of opening a trade. Then finally, when the trade won only $3-4, he went in panic mode and told me, please close it. I told him, my friend,
He's kind of doing that right here on the euro pound, so he's getting out too early, I think.
we are aiming $117 profit. Why you want me to close it? He said, I don't care. No, I'm worried. I'm afraid. Maybe it will go down. Please, I accept it. Yeah, $4. It's fine. I want it. And I told him, no, man, wait, please. Just wait. It will be in profit. And
He's getting ready to cash out in his he's getting out a little early too on that, but that's why it's a scalp. So he's finally making money by the end of this. Overall, I would have seriously added heavily to the dollar yen when it retested his entry. He had a kind of a little. Entry was too shallow. It wasn't deep enough to take advantage of that big vacuum, and then like I said, this was the ultimate entry here. He could have done a pending here. He's getting at the market, which is cutting into his profits.
listen to me. After a few minutes, it was again in loss. And the guy went crazy on me. He opened fire on me. He opened flames. He said, man, no, I don't trust you anymore. You see, it was in profit. Now again, I'm in loss. Please close it. I don't care anymore. I will close it in profit, in loss. And he did. He closed the trade in loss. And I really felt sorry for him.
He's about to make $40 here on the yen, and he's going to get out early on the euro pound. So he's totally winning by the end of this thing.
I told him, bro, really quit this business. It's not yours. Don't ever trade Forex again. It's not.
That's right. If you can't handle being in a drawdown, don't ever. So this is the old thing, the old tired saw. Yeah, you got to be willing to. You got to be willing to be in a drawdown.
Not for you. Later on, we found out that if he just waited 1 hour, he would have earned $114 profit, which he anyway have missed. So anyway, you can see now our candle, our trade is going down. The candle is going down.
I'm getting out right here. I'm buying more.
It's very close to the take profit.
Oh, I would have been out to that trade, done flat. He's got a little bit greedier take profit, the next vacuum, but then that's where you would, if you're a hedger, you would start buying back there.
The level. So I think it's already bounced. I will accept the.
Oof. See, that's where if you scaled out and you had an exit here, which is the logical place because the buyers are coming in right there. So the guy that's going long, he's up on his trade right now. Once again, his pound, if he would have traded wick to wick or vacuum to vacuum, he would have cleaned up.
You can see it went here.
He just missed his, and that's how fast the market, that's 5-minute chart. That's an auction right there. Full tilt auction, engulf up here, engulf down.
And then again went back up. No problem. I was going to close the trade anyway in profit just to secure it. Let me see the other one. It's almost hitting our take profit line.
That's a
You see,
good.
now it
That's a
took the
good.
profit. Perfect, fantastic.
Right. So he got a
The trade
good.
has won. Let's see this
That
one.
was a great trade there. Although, let's see. This one. Yeah. He could have done better on the pound there. So he said that the euro to the pound was never going to go underwater. He could be adding to this here, the euro pound, and it's probably going to go down, I bet, because they're going to dip it lower into the structure, into the fair value below on the 5.
How about this one? This one,
Here they go. See, now they're going deeper than when he got in. He should be adding to this right now, but he can't because he's too busy with all these other currency pairs.
is struggling also at this support level here. And
When this goes down 20, he should buy more. When this is down 20, buy more.
this one here, I will not stop this trade, of course, because again, I'm telling you I'm on a resistance, so I'm sure it will go down again, hitting my take profit. But just to be safe, because I'm scalping the market, I will
He's getting out of the pound, which is good because he's at support.
close the trade in profit. And this one also, I will close it in profit. So like this,
Oh,
we have
dude. I would have stayed in this and added. This was the entry window. That's going to be a great trade. That's going to be amazing. I would just hold that.
earned. Since we opened the video, we have 170, 145, almost $160 in profit.
Okay,
Since
so I would have made $400 trading supply demand zone. Order blocks. You can call it whatever you want. Turtle soup. You can call it rape date. Anyways, there you go. Support and resistance. My critique of some guy. I don't know who this guy is.